bar for bar album project EP review. Conway the Machine and The Alchemist, LULU. LULU is a collaborative project from Griselda Records, Conway the Machine, and legendary producer The Alchemist. If you know anything about either of these gentlemen, then you know exactly what to expect from this EP. If not, though, Conway, along with the other members of Griselda, are known for their stripped-back, gritty coke rap, a style which lends itself really well to Uncle Al's production. As for The Alchemist, he's one of the most versatile producers out there, and he has no problem going from slow, laid-back beats like this to doing beats for TJ-X6. Back to LULU though. The title of this EP comes from the movie Paid in Full, where one of the characters' names is Lulu. In the film, Lulu is a cocaine supplier. I'm not going to go through and summarize the film, but just based off of that, you should understand why Conway decided to go with this title. Throughout the project, we get snippets of conversations from the movie between Lulu and other characters. Even the track titles, Calvin and They Got Sunny, are in reference to Paid in Full. The rollout for this album began last week, March 24th, with the release of the track Shoot Sideways, featuring Schoolboy Q. Although we didn't get a verse from Q, his work on the hook was pretty solid. This track kind of feels like it could be like a leftover track from the Blank Face LP or maybe even Crash Talk. Really just based off of Schoolboy Q's cadence. Also the beats kind of like, it kind of fits the Blank Face theme pretty well. But I feel like the track itself could do really well in a trailer for like a crime or heist movie. As far as the rest of the project is concerned, it's consistent throughout. The Alchemist beats on this project fit the Griselda style really well, while giving it a little bit more energy than is typically found on a Griselda project. The biggest issue with the Griselda projects I have is that the beats are a little bit too stripped back. The Alchemist puts the drums back in. Conway sounds really good on this project, and it kind of feels like he switched up his flow and cadence a little bit more than usual. Like he sounds really comfortable, but he doesn't use that as an excuse to slack off with his bars. Conway's rap style is fairly straightforward, meaning it's not that lyrical miracle rap where every word has a reason to be where it's placed. He tends to keep things a little bit more blunt, but the way he delivers bars, like, I'm from where you gotta fire your biscuit. Listen, I told Vanessa, let me cook the brick up inside your kitchen. My environment different. Still selling China, it's fine and terrific. Come and buy it and sniff it. My mind's scientific, I'm rhyming prolific. It's just so grimy. And even though it's like kind of like a triplet flow, like the way he delivers it, it still sounds better than most. And I think that's where my enjoyment of this project and Griselda in general is seen. They aren't necessarily the most lyrical rappers with tons of metaphors just kind of stuffed in their bars. But they rap well, and they have some of the best deliveries, in my opinion. Like, look at West Side Gun, he's always so energetic. You have Benny, who's just super grimy, and then Conway's like a good mix in between the two now. This project, though, reaffirms my opinion that when a rapper and producer work together for an entire project, the listeners are really in for a treat. I'm sure that Conway and Al have way more tracks in the vault. But what we've gotten here is concise, consistent, and enjoyable through and through. I'm almost glad that we didn't get more tracks on this project than the 6 plus the intro track, just because it's such an easy listen to right now. Like, I can just throw it on. It's 22 minutes long, and you'll just, by the time you realize, it's already over. There's really not much else to say about this EP. Like, I'm looking forward to the handful of Griselda tapes that we're undoubtedly going to get this year. But if this is what we have to compare them to, then the bar is set really high. Some of my favorite tracks are Calvin, Shoot Sideways, and The Contract. Really, all the tracks are good, but I'm not going to go and list the entire album. These are just the standouts for me. With that said, that's all I've got. The album's good. Give it a listen. It's 22 minutes long. There's really no reason to not listen to it. Unless for some reason you don't like rap. Then what are you doing here? Anyways, let us know down below what you thought of this album. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, all the normal YouTube stuff. And also let us know what else you want us to review. That's all.